Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Sybil. So glad you joined me today. And today I wanted to talk about why I advocate for women building ecosystems, not empires. You already know I believe in the power of words. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like or subscribe. Got to go through that like YouTuber video checklist. Working on it. Anyway, ecosystems over empires. So let's look at a history of empires. And it just pains me every time I hear another coach guru talk about, ooh, go build an empire. You know what? Empires rise and fall. Empires succumb to military challenges, economic downturn, political distress. Empires are always wrought with a lot of terrorist activities and territorial behaviors. That's not how we function in God's economy. God's economy is abundant. There is ample supply. So when we think about building an empire, that goes against every single principle that should exist when building your powerful brand and business. Yes, you want to see economic prosperity. That will happen in your ecosystem. But so often when I think about empires, I'm like, all the ones I know are like the Roman Empire rise and fall, the Grecian Empire rise and fall. Some of our local empires now rising and falling. And why do they rise and fall? They rise and fall because of they're being overextended in resources, not paying attention to how the system is set up, infighting. So I said, I don't think I want to build an empire, but what made sense? What should I be building? What should I be advocating for women to build? And that's an ecosystem. And when we look at what an ecosystem is and how they function, it works on energy flow. Okay. It believes in one of my sayings is if it's force, it's not faith. So how is the energy flowing through your business? How are you making sure that the entire system is functioning, that you continue to breathe life into everything that you are doing? Okay. That's what an ecosystem does. It is a provider of life. It serves a need. You should be serving a need outside of your own if you want a successful business. The next thing is an ecosystem looks at all of its components as important. And so often when I look at empires and big businesses, they have one driving factor, and that's money. But if you are a service-minded woman of faith who functions in God's economy, then you already know you are building something far greater than something that's going to move currency in and out of your pocket. Okay? There are symbiotic relationships. There's a lot of relationships that happen with ecosystems. There are things that fuel and feed one another. There is a cycle to an ecosystem. There's a cycle to your business. So ecosystems fundamentally are better for you than an empire. The next thing, and I'm looking over here at my notes because y'all educators, looking over here at my notes, is nutrient cycling. Do y'all know what that is? That is when one nutrient breaks down and then it helps to feed another part of your business. So what does that look like? If I break down something over here, but I fuel it in this part of my business so I can create something new, then that means my business starts to sustain and become sustainable itself. I did that with my brand. I broke down parts of the brand that I did not like, and I rebuilt in the components that I do like. And now I start to flourish because I'm like, oh, these are the nutrients my brand needed. And sometimes it's not in you, right? Sometimes you got to look outside and see what the other grass is feeding you. Like, oh, I can get some nutrition from reading a book. Let me go read some books. I can get some nutrition from attending a course. Let me go find a course. I need this set of resources within my ecosystem. Oh, good, it's providing it. So when you're thinking about building your business in a sustainable way, think about the nutrients that you need to feed it, nutrients that it might be lacking that is preventing it from growing and flourishing. The last thing, and I love this, again, looking at my notes, ecosystems are essential for the survival and well-being of the organisms within it, okay? Ecosystems provide crucial services to those who survive in it through regulation, resources, feeding it, all of these things. And when you think about building a sustainable business, I want you to think about the systems that you're using to regulate your business. Are they intact? The resources that you are using, do they make sense or do they need to be replaced? The things that you're investing in fueling your business, are those good investments? Do they make sense or should you part ways from those investments or people that are detracting from your growth and your success as a business leader, as a business owner, and someone who is called to serve? Over time, ecosystems change. This is called ecological succession. Y'all, again, I'm looking at my notes because I want to make sure I'm delivering all the good information. And that's exactly why businesses fail, is because they don't realize they need to have a succession plan. They don't realize they need to evolve over time. I have changed my brand, although my brand has been rooted in the same thing. I have started to step more into and evolve my brand based off of what my clients need. I wanted to continue to serve the need that I am capable of serving, that I'm an expert at serving. And so that required me to grow and evolve as my client base changed and evolved and expanded. Are you stuck trying to build an empire that has levels and hierarchy? Or are you ready to invest in an ecosystem that at the core is your beautiful gift that you know you're supposed to leave the world? Y'all, that is all. Thank you for joining me. Again, don't forget to hit that like or subscribe, and I will see you on the other side. Till next time, lead boldly, become unstoppable. Don't forget to spread a little joy. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.